Hello, welcome back again to Mortal Shell. This time we're going to be trying our luck against what's our first boss. You can do these in any order, which is Imrod the Unrepentant. He's the easiest of the three main bosses, but he's not necessarily easy. So let's kill the music. We do have a lot of experience. I was trying to save for the Ballista Zuka, but I might pick up some skills just in case we double die.
Fate is not ours to defy, only to fulfill. You're chosen, as am I, brother. As is the unborn, ordained by the infinite. Perhaps you'll understand one day. In death, I shall find a new purpose. And your purpose, twisted and malevolent as you are, will light the way.
There's a lot of theories about the lore in this game, and one of them, which I like, is that Hadern might be Solomon's brother. He keeps referring to a brother. And there's also a recent theory that I've seen, which was actually in a competition, where they suggested that Hadern may have twisted into the prisoner, the guy we're trying to help. So I won't say much more than that, but it's a really interesting theory, and we'll see what happens with the prisoner as we go. I'm just going to use some glimpses. We need a lot, so I'm not really bothered. I'll keep the hope for now.
Yes, taste.
I think we'll get this one finally. I did say I'd get it first.
How could this be a story of a man with my name? He bears the same scars, shares in the same desires, even finds the same tablet. Can it be called history if it's written by a being that sees the future as readily as the past?
He makes some interesting points, does our boy?
Though you hide behind that mask, I know you far better than I ever knew him. You've shown me a second path. Do you hear that? Hope is a funny thing you've kindled in me. A little yarn we spin, but perhaps it may yet come true.
Right. So we've had our lore, let's go in. So to do that, we need to drink this nectar. So he's always going to do that first. And if you're far enough away, he'll always do the charge at you. You can see why it's a good idea to upgrade weapons. I mean, one hit did quite a decent chunk of damage. If you do enough damage to him as well, he will get tired. Ooh! He can cancel attacks too. So it's best to take it slow and steady. Even it's relatively hard, so you don't want to get staggered. And you've always got harden if you keep it available, just in case. The flame attacks are the worst because you get burn damage, so it's better to be hit by a non-fire attack if you can. So we've got a big area to play in as well, so we can kind of kite him a bit. Oh, let's just get away from that one. So it's not an exciting strategy, but it works, so... Shit, okay. That's why you need to be careful. Okay, so he's going to set this dude on fire and throw him at us. And then charge. Almost had a full second bar of resolve, which is really annoying. Right. Now, all the bosses are the same. Oh, Jesus. That went wrong. In that they have two phases. So it usually gets a bit more intense in the second phase. So our attack windows are going to be much smaller, and he's taking a lot less damage this time. If we can get him to kick all the time, that'll be fine. Can be parried as well, just like any enemy. It's just it's not my forte, so I prefer to use harden. Ooh. Naughty boy. Cancelling out of your attacks like that. Ah! Don't have much resolve. stamina, sorry. But that was an opportunity to do a bit more damage. Finishing style. Right between his legs. So as soon as we pick this up, we are ejected from this area. I don't think there's an item in here, so... And we're back here, which is slightly different. There's no enemies, the doors are locked. We'll start the timer on that. And this is now exposed that wasn't before. And that's where our gland is, so let's pick that up. So, things have changed. There's like a bit of a fog around. We have the gland, which is illuminated. It's a bit like a pair of bollocks, if I'm honest, but we'll see. And now we can start to head back. So, if you had the item that lets you teleport, you can't now. We have to manually make our way back to the tower. We didn't get much tar for killing Imrod, which is interesting, but you get the majority from making it through the temple and making it back, so let's start that off. The enemies will be different on the... So I originally intended this to be one long video, but decided to split the bosses out separately, so there's no official outro on this one. So thank you for watching. We'll be back next time to get our asses back to the tower.